Kia ora. My name is Tony Shaw and I'm currently Principal of Catholic Cathedral College in Christchurch. And I'm going to share with Anna today a little bit of my faith journey. I think I was privileged to grow up in a Catholic family with a mum and dad who were both practicing and took us to Mass every Sunday. And we were in a very strong, brand new parish at the time called St Gregory's, and we had wonderful priests there, really inspiring priests, including Bishop Dennis Hanrahan and Bishop John Kineen, who were both parish priests. So wonderful to have such good, strong leaders in terms of that. The Marist brothers became a huge influence for me with their dedication, their hard work, and they have this wonderful motto from their founder, from Martin Champagne: if you want to be an effective teacher, you must love your students and love them equally. So that became a sort of a strong influence for me, and just witnessing their commitment, their dedication. At the end of every day, they would take off their religious garments and just put on ordinary clothes, and they would coach sport after school. So their day job just extended into coaching sport, and so as young lads at this school, we just had this wonderful supportive network growing up, and just seeing their witness and all the things that they did. Myself and my siblings would teach. The program was called CCD. I think today it's called, I forget what it's called today, but we would have gatherings on a Monday night in the parish hall for children who were attending state schools and who weren't getting that background education in terms of religious understanding. So as very young people, we would be leading a little group of children and following a program. We were guided by the Brown Josephite sisters. So that was another strong way of connecting to the parish. Having a youth group in the parish was really important, way of connecting and a sense of belonging. And then gradually going older, as you take on other ministries, reading, writing prayers of the faithful, being involved with like a liturgy group and things like that. So it's really up to the parishes, I think, to invite these people in and to try and attract them into these roles, because young people have got so much to offer. So yeah, I think that was instrumental to me, to have all those opportunities and to be inspired always by the priests and the sisters in the parish and other lay people, looking at their example. So, getting to serve on parish councils and things like that. Sort of a very important formational process. I'm excited by Bishop Paul's plans for the future parishes in terms of having these hubs, so that I would love to think that each hub has a strong youth place, a youth identity, youth groups and things like that. And I think the wonderful young Catholic leaders that we have in our schools need to really be working within those hubs to pass on their faith and their commitment to younger people. So I see there's a very strong, we need to have a strong commitment from our young people to be involved in parish life. And we're certainly not there yet. That's why it is a challenge, but it's something that we need to take on and try to work towards, better connections, because I think whilst all of our Catholic schools in the city, they're healthy, they have growing roles, they're doing a wonderful job, the next step is to build that connection into our parishes, to make sure that these families, whilst they're connected with our schools, they need to be equally connected to the parishes to really strengthen that parish life. I was at Mass a couple of weeks ago, and Father Peter gave the sermon on, it was about Peter stepping out of the boat onto the water and then suddenly starting to sink. And he just said that so many times in our life we can feel ourselves sinking, and it's because like Peter, we've got to put our faith in God, and God doesn't let us sink, but you've got to believe that. You've got to believe that God's going to keep us afloat. And in many ways, I see a job like this as it's like walking on water, and it certainly has its challenges, but we just have to have a strong faith that it's going to go through. And reading about the founders I find really inspiring, because man, their they did not have a smooth path. Catherine Macaulay, Euphrasie Barbier, Marcin Champagne, they really had their struggles with their bishop, with their communities, with being accepted. And the fact that they had the faith just to keep on pushing through that and just to take every challenge one at a time and keep on going.